Hi everybody, it's me, Armando Torres, 1/3 of Boyfriend Material, and I'm here with some show announcements. First and foremost, the show, we missed a week. There's no way around it. We missed a week. The show is actually very hard to produce and make when no one is paying us to do so. And in order to make it easier for us to make, we have actually shifted our production schedule a little bit. So starting now, weekly episodes will come out on Tuesday. That's when you can expect them, that's when you can watch them, and that's when you can love them. So, yeah, join us every Tuesday. And I guess that's it. Goodbye.
Hey guys, I have a merch idea.
Yes.
And I don't know if this is for anyone other than me, but I want a t-shirt that says, I am a proud homosexual who didn't eat Chick-fil-A during Pride Month. I eat it all the time. But you know, I abstained in June.
Yeah, that's gay Lent. Lent is not eating Chick-fil-A during Pride Month.
I like that Cane's doubled down on not having the homophobic chicken by having all of their hens les out before they turn them into tendies.
What?
Cane's.
What did Cane's made all their chickens gay?
No, but they did make all of their packaging pride friendly. And I don't know if you know this, but on MLK there's a Cane's next to a Chick-fil-A, and
yes.
I feel like they should kiss.
Kiss.
I feel like the twinks that own either of those franchises should fucking kiss.
It's the twink who runs the Chick-fil-A and makes sure everyone says it's been a pleasure to serve you, and the lesbian who runs the Cane's like a goddamn naval ship.
Dude, I would pay so much money to see either of their softball teams. I don't fucking care which one.
You know the fucking lesbian who runs that fucking Cane's has form tackled someone running through home plate. Just absolutely trucked some dude.
Oh, just beat a UT student into submission.
Just fucking brick wall as they fucking smash into her, fall down to the ground, and she throws coleslaw and Texas toast on him and goes, "Pick yourself up, you saucy bitch." Fuck, you guys ready to record? Welcome to the only podcast that your friend found on Bumble and is now telling you about it. It's Boyfriend Material, a show that was, I swear, honey, just looking for friends on there. Okay, that's it. That's all I was doing.
Oh, is that why you had the Bumble app hidden in like finance folder on your home screen? Huh? Is it?
Yeah, I had a different shortcut on there, and it just said work stuff.
Yeah,
with a picture of Clippy.
Yeah, it's airtight.
It's the only relationship advice show guaranteed to ruin your relationship. I am one of your loving boyfriends, as always, Armando Torres, and joining me, of course, we have
Mr. Bumble himself, Andrew Rose.
His middle name is actually on the apps. And joining us from beautiful, sunny, thick-ass Atlanta, we have
your boyfriend who moved out of this small town, went to a big city, but is now back to help his family and maybe gonna find love along the way. I'm in a Hallmark movie right now.
Yeah. You're both, but we talked about it last week. Both of you are in different Hallmark movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Constantly.
Andrew's in a Hallmark movie. Griff, unfortunately, I don't write the rules. You were in a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh no,
That's
that means
correct. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna get AIDS and die.
Oh no!
It's a cautionary tale.
They're all morality tales. They all lean very conservative. They're made for approximately $200, and they make $9 to $10 million. So
yeah.
You're like, it's just a good business model.
If the right wing grift doesn't work, I could easily pivot to being a Tyler Perry actor.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, honestly, it would be harder to abandon my morals to do a Tyler Perry movie than it would be to do a right-wing grift. I could more easily be a talking head on Fox News than I could be some sort of terrible caricature in a Tyler Perry movie.
Well, it's because you don't fit any of the stereotypes. Like, you're not a recently out of jail fit Christian man who's come to show her what true love is. But you're also not a bald, put together Christian man who can play the cuck who isn't giving her enough love.
Yeah, I don't have the abs to be a protagonist in the Tyler Perry movie.
That's right. You don't have fucking cheese grater abs.
No, but you do have the politics to be an antagonist in one of his movies. So
I do. Just something horrible happening to me, and just him in a dress going by on a scooter going hello. Jesus.
And it's like you get hit by a bus full of AIDS patients.
Yeah.
And not only are in traction, but contract said AIDS, and it's because you had more than one sexual partner within the last 5 years.
Yeah, ever.
That is your comeuppance. Yeah,
that's my comeuppance. Women don't thrive in his films.
No. They find love or they die.
Yeah, but either way, they're gonna get abused in the middle of all that.
Yo, absolutely.
So,
just central casting for Jezebels and harlots. That's what we're looking for. Just send it down there. Line them up.
Oh God, I'm picturing him in a studio, like at like classic movie like tryout audition scene where he's just like Bob Fosse just going harlot, 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 hussy, come with me, harlot, harlot, like just like, and then just finding the lightest skinned woman and being like, yes, moral paragon, let's go, come with me, you're my starlet.
Atlanta's where he has the studio, right?
Yeah, my mom keeps telling me to come back home and go work for him.
You gotta. You don't want to work for Atlanta's Lorne Michaels?
I think he's more like Atlanta's Dick Wolf.
Maybe, yeah, that is accurate. Have you seen Tyler Perry's estate? Have you seen his like mansion?
Oh, I thought you meant like what I gain to win if he dies. No,
right,
I
yes, if
haven't
you're
seen
next
it.
in line for the Perry fortune.
I thought that was the name of a movie that he made, Tyler Perry's Estate.
Tyler Perry's estate. Yeah, no, his mansion is like too on the nose, sort of like upsettingly new money gaudy.
Oh my god!
But in that very kind of like southern, like genteel way, like Chip and Joanna Gaines had all the money in the world to design you like a castle.
For the folks listening at home, what Armando is showing us is an image of a drone shot of a Disney Channel movie where a girl finds out that she's actually a princess in a faraway country, and she pulls up to the gates of the estate where she will be princessing from. That's where Tyler Perry lives.
Wait, hold on a second. Why does Tyler Perry's house have a fucking Drake haircut thing?
By the way, this is a house that Django shoots up. By the way, it's insane. Yeah,
I didn't know they made new plantations.
No, that's literally what's on the architectural plans written at the top is new plantation.
Here's the thing though.
Oh my god!
Because it's in Georgia, because it's in Atlanta, this house probably only cost $5 million. It's not that impressive.
You can win that house if you look under the right bottle of Coca-Cola, right bottle cap. You might be able to have a chance to win.
Well, catch me and Griff in the new Tyler Perry movie Medea Presents Hallur IV, about the dangers of not sticking to just being straight. All right, you boys ready to help some people out?
Let's help some people out. I did not know that the beginning of this episode was going to be coming so hard for TP, but sometimes it shakes out that way. All right, let's help some people out.
All right, here's our first question. Ever since we moved in together, my boyfriend keeps sneaking McDonald's. He goes to work, and on his way home, he picks up Mickey D's. I first found out when I found the trash in his car, but when I brought it up, he said, quote, "It must be our roommate who uses the car also." But now I see his phone on Find My Friends, and it stops at McDonald's every single night. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? And more importantly, how can I get him to admit that he's doing it?
My favorite part is she's not even asking him to stop. It's just, why are you doing it? I don't even, just be honest with me. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you what, I owe this this writer, I was gonna say caller, but I owe this person a 6-pack of nuggets. That's the best laugh I've had probably all week. My God,
It's such a silly thing.
regardless of your feelings about McDonald's, like, what is the secret shame here? Like, why are you like, why is this
Okay.
person?
All right.
Because I have some theories, but please.
I feel like you don't live a life where Andrew Roses, Hollywood's own Andrew Roses, located in Bend, Oregon. You're like the fucking Anaheim Angels, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Yeah.
You're Hollywood's own Andrew Roses of Bend, Oregon. You have been in the industry too long. It's been too long since you've worked, a working man's job like me. When I was working as a master model builder or for a vape distribution warehouse.
A man's job.
Yeah. I was getting popcorn long in the vape mine.
That was your side hustle.
Yeah. You know that black and white photo of guys sitting on girders? This is the modern version of that. Vape guys built this country. Yeah.
Instead of a girder, it was a couch, and I was ripping fat clouds. I would on my way home, I would stop and I would get some form of fast food. Generally, it was Taco Bell. Sometimes it was McDonald's. If I had a particularly good payday, Junior.
Ooh.
And I would have what I would call a parking lot meal. A parking lot meal is a meal that you buy that you pay too much for, especially considering the location of which you are buying it from. And you eat it as quickly and fastly as possible while listening to either sad music or a podcast in your car in the parking lot, not 5 steps away from where you purchased said meal. That is a parking lot meal. And I would do this
Yes.
probably every single night, go home to my girlfriend and go, "Ooh, I'm so hungry for dinner." It's what I like to call the poor man's Mad Men. You know what this is what poor man Don Draper was doing. I don't have a mistress. I have
You're
McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
Right. Yeah. You're not taking a train ride out to the fucking like Jersey burbs to dick down some lonely housewife.
His second family he's supporting is the kitchen staff at the Carl's Jr.
Yeah. Who he is like actually in like threat of making eye contact with from his car. He's that close to the door of the Carl's Jr. where he's eating this meal. It's rough. Can I offer a genuine assessment of this situation?
Yes.
I think in this person's case is they are microdosing control and autonomy. That is what they're doing. They are microdosing feeling in control of something that only they do and only they know about. It's like when people like shoplift. It's like, only I know I took the candy bar. It's them microdosing control of something. I think that is actually what this is. Because then they immediately go home like nothing happened. Like ostensibly this could go on indefinitely and no one would be the wiser.
Yeah, I think the one piece of information I wish I knew is how much. You know what I mean? Because that's almost 2 different problems. If you're getting like a whole meal that's concerning and upsetting for some reason to me. Like, if you're doing what I used to do, that's a problem and a bad thing. But if you're going to a McDonald's to get, like, let's say a Diet Coke or a chicken sandwich, you know what I mean? Suddenly that's just like a treat that you're getting yourself. But then why lie about it? I keep coming back to that.
I think it's like the control, because like, yeah, it's like if you go and eat an entire meal, ball it up, Kobe, into the trash.
Oh, I thought you were saying, like, I get an entire meal, ball it up into just a trash sphere, and then take chunks out of it.
Right. I put nuggets, fries, burger, I crush it all into a ball and eat it like an apple. I'm a fucking psycho.
You do it. It's like how an owl eats. It's just forming it into a ball and then swallowing it whole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to the boyfriend's defense for a second.
Okay.
When you live with a partner, they know too much about you. They learn too much about you.
Correct.
You become all of your flaws and your little things all become apparent to that person. And I feel like maybe he knows how absolutely hog wild he goes when he's eating a basket of fries. And he knows the sounds he makes, and he knows what it looks like because he's caught his reflection in the mirror as he's done it before.
Yeah.
And he wants you, dear listener, to keep loving him. And he knows that there is a possibility of a death by 1,000 cuts scenario of you watching him absolutely house a basket of fries, barely chewing, opening up his gullet, shoving them into his gaping maw.
Yeah.
That could lead to you loving him less. And I feel like he's trying to save both of you from this reality.
And deep in her mind somewhere, she's like, he doesn't eat me like that. I don't know what.
But she shoved me into his gaping maw.
When she treated me like a fucking Chick-fil-A sandwich on the way home from work. God damn.
Oh god, dude. Here's the thing. I feel like I do that with, like, if I were to have one of those fucking strawberry creams, like the strawberry cream pies that they have in McDonald's.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you give me one of those fresh out the oven, I don't want anyone to see me eat that. I don't want anyone in the room when I eat that. Honestly, I'll either house it in the car right there, or I won't even pull out of the parking lot. It's halfway gone. Or I'm squirreling it away in the bottom of a backpack, putting it in the back of the fridge, waiting for them to leave, go to sleep, go to the bathroom. And I am I am like Tom and Jerry style, just like, whoop, into my mouth.
Okay, hold on. All of that makes sense. Like, go to sleep, leave.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Go to the bathroom
Yeah.
is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Doing it in absolute shame. The moment she goes, I have to go pee really quick, and you go, yeah, no problem. And then you hear the door, click, close. And then it's fucking just sprinting to the fridge.
I'm not even heating it up. I'm eating it cold.
I'm picturing like everyone goes to bed. It's a moonlit night. You go out and get it out of the freezer, tiptoe out of the house, walk into the woods, strip naked, and eat it like Saturn devouring his son. It's just
No, that's what I did to make her fall asleep.
Yeah, I think Griff's really onto something. You are living in what I like to call an RNC grinder scenario, right? Where when you move in with somebody, like, okay, taking from personal experience, I am a garbage human being, garbage person man. If I could, every meal that I ate would be $40 worth of food from a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, or if I'm feeling good about myself, a Junior. I might bleep out Junior. They're getting a lot of good press in this.
seriously, yeah, they're getting a lot of burn.
But yeah, since we have moved in together, have basically switched to eating out for every meal, getting DoorDash, going to drive-thrus. I don't do any of that anymore, and instead I get nice quality home-cooked meals. Do I love this? Absolutely. Would I change anything about the way that we eat? Absolutely not. I feel better. I feel more healthy. I also feel fuller and like just in general better about the way that I go about eating and being a human being.
Yeah.
However, there is
But
that said,
Mondo just peeking around the corner to like, okay, they're not listening anymore.
yeah, listening for the bathroom door to click and then a soft, quiet. However, in about 11 days, my partner will be heading to Los Angeles to go take the bar exam, and told me, "Hey, one of the only things that I ask of you is that when I get back, you leave the kitchen in the same condition that I leave it." And I said, "Oh, of course," but what I meant was, ain't no fucking cooking happening while you're gone, dude. It's going to be RNC and Grinder, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, this past week or whatever, the RNC was held in
Milwaukee,
right? Yeah, in the Midwest. And so many people downloaded Grinder at that moment that the app absolutely fucking crashed.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because when you can't be your true authentic self, in their case gay, and in my case gay but for McDonald's, you
want to suck that clown.
I want to fucking ride Ronald, dude.
That's what the slogan of the RNC is. They're just talking about Reagan.
Yeah, both of us really, really have a distinct love for Ronald's. When you don't get to be your true authentic self, it fucking comes out. And in my case, the way that I do it is I do it like a fucking closeted Republican, where I wait to be away from my partner or for me to be out of town, and then I just absolutely go fucking hog shit on some fried foods. What this person is doing is the Don Draper method of a little bit every day, of just a little taste, a little going out to see their mistress. But instead of you and your cooking, it's a McDonald's.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
What if the McDonald's isn't for him?
What do you mean?
We're about to instill a new fear in this person. Like,
No.
Okay.
It's sweet. It's endearing. Here's the thing. One of my toxic traits is if I know that there is a stray animal somewhere, I will do my best to befriend it.
Uh-huh.
When I was in high school, I got a cat by feeding it Chick-fil-A biscuits. Out in the backyard outside of my house. So maybe there could be like a possum family, or maybe a horde of raccoons who your boyfriend is trying to align himself with, and he's giving these daily offerings to them. Like, he could be like the guy who like feeds all the hot dogs to the raccoons, but he's just giving them like golden delicious fries.
Why would they hide that from their partner, though?
Having a partner who doesn't like that I do that. I can think of several reasons.
Fair enough. Okay.
Why they don't like it when you feed the vermin near the house.
Sure. Yeah.
Two things. Firstly, it's obviously because they're training the raccoons to be monsters and an army at their disposal that will do their bidding. Secondly, I pronounced it like you did because I want to see why you do that. Why do you say that word like that?
What?
The animal. Say the animal.
Raccoons?
Why do you say it like that?
Is that incorrect?
It's raccoon. It's raccoon, right? Is it not raccoon?
Raccoon?
Stop saying it weird.
Okay? We're saying it RACOON. You're saying RUHCOON. You're saying raccoon. We're saying raccoon.
Raccoon?
No, stop.
See, you're saying it with a UH. You're saying ruh.
It's not my fault. I'm from Georgia.
Then why do you speak like someone from France?
Raccoon.
Some sort of raccoon.
Yeah, exactly. You sound like fucking Matt Berry.
Look out, there's some sort of raccoon in here.
Raccoon. This is.
Whoa.
This is. I'm trying really hard to say it. This is crayon all over again.
What? How do you say crayon?
Crayon.
What?
Crayon. crayon, like crayon.
Crayon. You sound like somebody
Crayon.
from Texas trying to say Korean. Or the holy text of Islam. I fought in the Korean War.
That's the Quran.
The Quran.
That's right. I fought in the Korean War. Yeah.
Crayon?
All right. Getting back to the question at hand. Yeah, you got it. That's how you do it. If I was to give you any advice on this, first of all, I guess realistically speaking, like if we're doing the like whole thing where we give actual genuine advice, showing him that you have like a physical location tracker that says like, hey, I fucking witnessed you go to McDonald's every single day.
Recording?
Yeah, like I guess you do that and then see what kind of lie he comes up with, because honestly speaking, any lie is bad, and I don't know what the reason would be, but why would you keep lying about it?
Here, I have an addendum to yours.
Mm-hmm.
I have a way to soften the blow for this, because when you confront this person with this information, it's going to sting because they are going to be caught. Now, I suggest that you do this. You do show them the Find My Friends of them at the McDonald's location when they come home. But twist is, you have McDonald's there waiting as a way to soften the blow. Like, hey, you don't have to do this anymore. We can have McDonald's together. And I'm so sorry that these fries are ice cold because I've had them. They survived a car ride and thus are inedible now that they're here at home. But they're ours.
I'm gonna give the real actual advice, which is to obviously set up a dash cam in his car.
Yeah. Sorry, scratch my advice. Yes, that's it.
I want it Reno 911 style. I want full audio, like I want it facing him. I don't even want it. I want it facing him in the driver's side window, so we can see oh my god, what if he has a crush on the drive-thru person? So we can see what. First of all, I want to know what the order is that he's getting every single day. Like, okay, here's the thing. Maybe he really likes their cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he really likes their soft serve. So maybe it's just like he's just getting a little cone. He's getting a little cookie, getting an apple pie, getting a baby fry. Maybe he's getting the apple slices and some milk. Maybe
the McFlurry machine is broken, and so am I.
I want to know what the order is.
I would say you need to get a job at this McDonald's. I say that you need to get a job at this McDonald's where you're always working the cash register at the same time that he shows up every single day. You gotta make sure it's one of those McDonald's with the fucking the 2 window system where you pay at one and pick up your food at the other, so that way he's fucking trapped.
Yeah.
God, I want to know the order.
The order will be a elucidating window into the psyche of this person. Because again, if it's a little treat after work, get a little treat. Most people's sanity is nothing but being strung treat to treat. I would say for the most part in this workaday world.
Yeah.
But if it's like I get there after work and I order 5 single cheeseburgers and I eat them.
Why not 2 doubles?
No. 5 single cheeseburgers, and I eat them like hungry hippos in my fucking car. I eat them the way Cookie Monster eats cookies, which is just to throw them at my face. I don't like put an open fist, an open palm, and jam burgers in my fucking
they're no longer hamburgers, they're jam burgers that I'm shoving into my face.
Nom, 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 nom.
As just crumbs fly every direction.
just a shrapnel at this point.
And then you get in the car the next day with all that there, and he's just like, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, the raccoons clean up after him.
That's right.
Yeah, they're the little bird that cleans the crocodile teeth.
Can I sidebar for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Please.
So I do this app called Rover, which is Uber Eats for pet sitting, and I was cat sitting for this woman, and so she had 2 cats, and then there's like a feral cat that just comes by for food. They call her Grandma. She's lived there for 12 years and has been feeding the cat just as long. And she gave me a note because she when you do the app, you can say what time you want the person to come, right? And she had me for like 5-6 o'clock. But when I met her in person, she was like, actually, could you do me a favor and come around 4? Because if we feed Grandma too late, she won't like come back, and then the raccoons will eat all the food. And I said, I'm sorry, what? And she said, yeah, there's a gang of raccoons that live in my neighborhood, and they terrorize the cats, and they eat any food that we leave out for the cats. And I said, tell me more, please, I'm begging you. And she said, yeah, one time I tried to fix this by having an automatic feeder outside for Grandma so she could get fed at the same time every day. And the first night I put it out, when I went outside in the morning, I was like, oh, they opened it and they ate all the food because they got little thumbs. And she said, no, they tore it apart, and then they took the shredded remains of it and scattered it about her yard.
What the fuck? Okay, first of all, I was going to be a little concerned that they called it a gang of raccoons. But the way they handled that food is like how a cartel does it.
That's how a cartel runs. That's the real cartel coded. And that's exactly what I said, was you have a cartel of raccoons running around your neighborhood eating all the cat food.
The raccoons hung the feeder up from a bridge. It's fucked up.
Oh, man. My favorite thing about raccoons is that they're all dummy thick. And that's like easiest way to say, oh, did I see a stray cat or a Pixar mom? That's how you can tell the difference in the night when you see them scurry away.
When they've got, just really, truly like face down, ass up. That's the way we like to find trash and eat it. By the way, raccoons, super cute. But guess what? Twist. #1 vector for rabies for humans.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not even close. So it's like second is a distant second. It's 100% raccoons because they are, if you, like, for example, before I knew that, the last house that I lived in, there were raccoons in the neighborhood that got so comfortable, like hanging around while we were out there sitting on the porch, that we could hand feed it grapes. It would come up and we'd hold out a grape, and it would reach up with its little paws, and it would take a singular grape out of our hands and then waddle about 3 feet away and then just eat it there. And it was so sweet. Next thing you know, 8 raccoons living on top of our roof, not in the roof. They would lie on the roof and just sploot out. And so I was like, all right, we got to stop. We got to stop this.
You're living my dream. Everything I learned about you makes me hate you a little bit more because you live the life that I crave.
I'll send you a video of it. I took video of hand feeding this little raccoon. Yeah.
I love little street urchins, dude. I love it. I love it so much. I didn't get to grow up with any of the wildlife or something that Austin has. For example, in my neighborhood that I'm not going to say that I live in Austin, the other day we saw a pack of coyotes just running down the street.
Why do you... Pack of coyotes running down the street was an RNC talking point.
These coyotes... They're taking black jobs.
What's a black
job?
What's a black job, Don?
A black job is going yip, 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 in the middle of the night.
I wish it was feeding grapes to raccoons. I'd be so good at it.
These Salvadorian coyotes.
Okay, a sidebar to a sidebar. Why hasn't some enterprising gay man entrapped a politician at the RNC?
I think they have, and they either get CIA'd or paid off. He got 3 shots in the back of the head, and only 2 were bullets.
Oh boy. Goddamn.
I don't want to be in this country anymore. I hate it here. All this every single day I wake up and I'm just like, here's the thing. It's gonna get so much worse in a way that I can't possibly fathom. So instead of fathoming it, I'm just gonna buy myself a little treat and stop at McDonald's every day on my way home. Oh my god, we figured it out.
We did it.
He's coping.
Guys,
He's coping.
It's cope.
Yeah, can I get a fucking McGangbang and a side of Diet Coke, please?
Please.
Hey, that Coke from McDonald's, though, it does hit different. It's a little spicy.
Extra spicy.
It fucking hits, yeah.
All right, next up on the docket. My girlfriend and I broke up about a month ago, mostly because I couldn't stop going to McDonald's. No, my girlfriend and I broke up about a month ago, mostly because we felt like the passion was gone. Since then, we've texted almost every single day, and when she came by to pick up some stuff, we slept together. She insists that she doesn't want to get back together, but that was the best sex we've ever had. How do I make her fall back in love with me?
Oh no!
Oh, I know the answer to this. You don't, because the sex will not be that good when you get back together.
Absolutely not.
You've not fixed any of the things that was wrong in the relationship, and you're gonna hate each other and resent each other even more than when you first broke up.
Yeah, there is something that we've alluded to on this podcast before 1,000 times, because here's the thing. Sex with somebody that you love is incredible. It's amazing. It's a thing where you get to be absolutely in tune with one another, and you guys are one unit working together to form the physical manifestation of your love for each other. But there is also a type of sex where you no longer have respect for one another. So you are treating each other like hunks of meat that you want to get inside of you or inside of.
Cookie Monster style.
Yes! You are fucking mashing the pussy against your face as crumbs fly out.
Nom 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 nom. Pussy. Yeah.
This episode brought to you by the letter P.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so Jover. It could not be more fucking Jover than this. And that's the thing, is exactly, you absolutely hit the nail on the head, is that like this was spontaneous sex brought on almost exclusively by the familiarity. Like having sex with somebody you used to have sex with again is like, it's like there's none of the there's nothing to like. There's no awkwardness. There's nothing to learn. There's no all the jitters are gone. Like you've already done this.
Yeah.
So,
and you get to do your favorite thing again, and you never thought you're gonna get to do your favorite thing again. You get to do it one more time.
You get to play the hits, and everyone loves the hits. Everyone loves the greatest hits. You go out there and you play Free Fallin'.
Let's get to play the Now This Is Sex.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call sex.
Yeah, now that's what I call top. And it's fucking great, dog. Who doesn't love that? But the fact of the matter is, oh man, the like, how do I make them fall back in love with me? I'm sorry.
You don't.
That's off the table.
Yeah.
Just store that wonderful memory away and like think about it in your old age.
Yeah, access it when you're in California, but not Texas.
Truly, and honestly speaking, it is. It's not even for in your old age. It's storing it for the winter, the oncoming winter of not having anybody for a while. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was thinking about something while I was reading this message, which is how do I make her fall back in love with me? And it was like, it's almost damn near impossible. Like there is almost nothing you can do to make this person fall back in love with you. However, weirdly, if the roles had been flipped and it was how do I make him fall back in love with me? Oh, easy, extraordinarily easy, and almost no effort needs to go into it at all. Getting a man back is so fucking simple, dude.
Our advice would be keep your phone on.
Yeah.
That would be our fucking advice.
I don't know, be awake at 2 a.m. with your ringer on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the advice is as simple as say there's more stuff at your house. That's it.
He's like a raccoon with grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be back.
If you let him put his grapes in your hand, you'll keep coming back and he'll keep feeding you. Man, Jesus, I did not think about this until right this second. Do you think there was actually stuff that they needed to get, or do you think this was the intention, like one last ride?
Oh.
She flew out to a cabin where he was chopping wood. We need you back for one last job. You were the best.
You were the best. No one gets in and out like you. We need you. I thought I was out of this, but I guess I'm back in.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. The movie's called Commando. See you.
She had a dangerous job no one else could do. He was really good at doing one specific thing with his tongue that's hard to explain.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. You don't. That I don't know why we keep kind of saying the same thing. You don't. You don't make them
You
fall back in
don't.
love. And like, honestly, in order, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna bet to like lay some like tough love on you, buddy. Honestly, I think you kind of have to go no contact, and I mean that like make sure they have all their stuff, and then you need a detox. You need to like not like text every day. Wrong. That is a way to keep you emotionally invested and incapable of moving on to something else and like finding someone who's going to appreciate you and love you for who you are. That is a carrot that's being dangled that there might be some chance of you. Wrong. Get that shit out of here. Do not respond to text. In fact, a nice like maybe 3-month block, rock block, to keep just again. It's over. And like that should be, you know, the kind of like final word in it. And again, the like, oh, we're still texting. We still want to be friends. Okay. Set some boundaries and set like a time frame. That's like, okay, yeah, we can talk again in like 3 months. But right now, what you need more than anything, besides, you know, to shoot ropes, is is actually for you to lash up your heart, to put that back together, because clearly that is broken, and you're searching for something sort of outside yourself when you need to be working within yourself.
Yeah, and what he means by that is finding the male G spot, if you will.
That's correct.
Yep.
Playing with,
It's in the bubble.
yeah, it is. I agree with Andrew, and I think that you should ask yourself whether or not you are actually in love with this person, because again, it's always like, in my experience, I have found that when a relationship ends, I've never wanted somebody more in my life. Does that make sense? Like, that's
Of course.
when I want them
yeah.
the most, because I'm idealizing the relationship. I'm realizing that I'm alone, and I'm terrified that I don't have this person anymore. And am I ever going to find love again? No. Oh my God, I'm not. I go eat at a McDonald's and have a parking lot meal. And then I text them back, clean the crumbs off myself, and then put in some work. However, I think, as opposed to my associates, my colleagues, that there is a way to do this. It just also involves sabotaging their life and setting yourself up as the only one who can fix it. Now, I'm talking about popping her tire every single day. And it just so happens that it was cheaper for you to buy 8 spare tires at a Costco the other week. So you just have them lying around. It's so weird that happens. I'm talking about throwing a fucking rock through her window every single night. Is this illegal, what I'm saying right now?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about going to her door at 2 a.m. and banging on it real hard.
I'm talking about making her think, convincing her to, without a shadow of a doubt, that her home is haunted, and then casually dropping that you just got passed as a priest.
I love how we're just hitting all the like steps of the dentist system for this. Yeah, no, absolutely. Become the only person that she can rely on to fix said problems of exploding tires and haunted houses.
Yeah,
and then you're in like Flynn,
dude. Kill her dad.
That we're gonna have to beep that one. But
you know what's even funnier is I'm just gonna bleep the word. So it's just gonna sound like, yeah, fuck her dad. Or
beep her dad. Yeah.
Which one did he say?
I'll never tell.
It was.
You don't want her, dog.
And honestly, the fact that like the post-breakup sex is the best sex you ever had is just an indication of how kind of toxic and bad the relationship was. Because you were in that moment, you guys were really fucking out your issues.
True.
You were really working through some stuff. I would probably guess. And those were not born out of a healthy communicative place. They were born out of, I don't know, probably a lot of resentment and aggression. And while that does a really good impression of good sex, it's not necessarily healthy sex. So, just word to the wise.
Letting that be the sort of like final hurrah, the fucking like, the sex that you had is the Postal Service reuniting at that one Coachella that I went to. You know what I mean? It's like, let's put a final button on this. But if they made another album, which I think they did, fucking dog shit. All right, I don't want the Postal Service to come back and make more music. Just like we said earlier, I just want them to do the concert where they play all the hits, and that's what you did. Andrew said it earlier, and you are correct. That is it. Play the fucking I'm glad we didn't have Kidz bop and just fucking be so happy with yourself.
Yeah. Go out with a bang, literally.
Truly.
Yeah, because I don't think you have the fucking balls to do our other plan. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are your two options are become the main character from You on Netflix, or move on and become a more healthy and mature human being.
Gross.
I guess.
Gross.
It takes a special kind of person to do our plan, criminal. And I don't think you've got it in you.
Yeah, there's a reason she fucking dumped your ass, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like is the most healthy thing you can do, like maybe leading up to a breakup, is like just give the worst you've ever given
in like, the bed, in the sheets.
Like the opposite of giving it your all. You're like keeping it all for yourself. Just so when the breakup happens, they have nothing to be like.
You're saying take a dive.
Yeah, take a dive. Yeah,
like you don't want them like reminiscing about like that one magical time, or that you want to. I feel like you want to be so bad that it wipes their memory of any good sex you had in your entire relationship.
Yeah, you gotta go down in the second, dude. You gotta fucking immediately squirt, dude.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, honestly, you're gonna have to prematurely ejaculate.
Yes,
like, it's not even out of your pants. You gotta like, you gotta fucking nut before it's even out of your pants, and then like you'd be like,
not. Is there reverse Viagra?
Yeah, it's called antidepressants.
Yeah, it's called Lexapro.
Take like 2 of those.
Yeah, take 2 of those. Feel a little bit more emotionally mature. Not able to get it up.
Put on your playlist of bagpipe music.
That's what she's gonna call it.
Cue up some bagpipes. Put some fucking Creed in the queue, dude. Just really stack the deck.
Like it's over.
With those white like you just have a bagpipe cover of a Creed song.
Yeah.
Pipes wide open.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta hit it with the 1-2 punch though. Of immediately after you ejaculate, you have to just roll over and fall asleep immediately.
Oh yeah, it's not even your place. You're over at theirs.
You're over there with the box of stuff you're supposed to get. It's all over the place. You drop. That's what you do. You wet the bottom of the box so just everything falls out when you leave in the morning. Just embarrass yourself. You have to do that thing where you're like chasing something that keeps like evading your hands. Just give her the ick real bad.
But hey, Mondo, before you fall asleep, order a bunch of shit on DoorDash so it's like left out in the front of their place, but never get it. So yeah, raccoons either take it or like overrun the place. Yeah. That's the move.
That's the fucking move.
That's the move.
All right, folks. We're only doing 2 this week. It's a shorter one because Griff is in Atlanta auditioning for all those Tyler Perry Medea roles.
That's right.
And I just got back from Los Angeles, California, and let me tell you, the tank is empty, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not joking, by the way, about the... Well, I am about the porn thing, but I'm not joking about the fast food thing where, like, I ate a California burrito for every single fucking meal. And my favorite thing is, like, I was on set. I was filming a fucking commercial and I ordered a fucking California burrito onto set and I ate the entire thing and then had to get back into turquoise blue spandex.
Jesus.
And get back on set.
Full of rice and corn.
And fucking a tortilla full of fries.
Yeah.
And carne asada.
I fucking ate a burrito and turned myself into a torta, fool. It was awesome. Yeah. So we're recovering a little bit. We've got a refractory period. But hey, we've got some really fun stuff in the pipeline for you. We're very excited. The Patreon is coming very soon. Maybe too soon, prematurely even, some would say. But the 3 of us are all working on fun stuff individually also. And if you want to keep in tune with that, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, all that fun stuff at Mondo Does Stuff. That's MANDO Does Stuff, all one word. And again, that's fucking everywhere. Andrew, where can people find you?
First of all, I want to take care of some business because apparently this works. Hire me to work for you. I do not have a job. I'd be looking. I'm a fantastic writer, as the 2 other hosts of this podcast will tell you. But yeah, hit me up on LinkedIn. Shoot me a fucking job rec or anything like that. I'd love to continue to make money so I can live and eat and sleep someplace.
Now I see why you didn't want to fucking pitch in when I was like, throw rocks through a window, dude. Fucking kill her dad, dude.
Trying to make him a little more hireable on paper.
Yeah, I need to look. If anyone gets a hold of this podcast, I'm toast. That's funny. They would listen to this podcast to give me a recommendation or like hire me. Then the fix is in. But yeah, that'd be great. And if you or you can just hit me up through my Instagram if you want to get in contact with me, which is andrewrosas.ig. That's where you can reach out to me. That's where I am. That's where I post a lot of stuff. What about you, Griff?
Yeah, I'm the _indoor kid on all platforms that allow an underscore, and if they don't, just take it out. And like Andrew alluded to, shout out to the industrious listener who messaged me and added me on LinkedIn saying that they would promo my resume. I will be looking at opening positions, and I will be hitting you up later this week. I had a addendum to last week's episode. It is beef with Armando. Who I texted at 4:37 p.m. The day after we recorded, and I said, "Hey, notes from this week's episode to help with the IG post, which, as you know, is a carousel of images. These are the images that I suggested that he did not use because he hates me, and he also didn't reply to my text message. The Mozart of sex, and I wanted to have that picture from a screenshot of that scene from Amadeus where he's playing the piano.
Yep.
The picture of the rose plugged into the PS5, and
very funny."
And a deep fried image of the linear survivor.
This is true. I found it in my text message.
Armando, we are no longer friends, and this will be my last episode of the podcast.
Hold on.
Well, I hate you. I hate you so much.
It's the picture and it says, sorry, just got...
I just got the sorry, just got this. I stopped the screen recording. I'm so annoyed.
Oh, oh my God.
Hey, if you like this show, and why wouldn't you? It's a damn delight. You can do us a huge favor and recommend it to a friend. Come on. Send them a link. Send them a link to last week's episode, which was an absolute fucking banger. Lake Lanier, topping the charts, is one of my absolute favorite episodes of all time. Oh, which, by the way, a listener of the podcast, a fan of the podcast, who doesn't even listen to podcasts but likes ours, said if we made the Lake Lanier shirt, they would 100% buy it. So we have one t-shirt sold for tour Lake Lanier. Anyhow, so yeah, tell a friend about it if you like it. That would really help us out. What do you got, Griff?
Hey, if you don't want to do that because I don't know, you don't want anyone to you listen to this podcast, you can anonymously.
We're the fucking McDonald's, dude.
We're the McDonald's that you eat in the driveway, that you eat in the parking lot, that you eat before they even pass you the drink through the window. Leave us a 5-star review on any and all platforms that you consume your podcasts on. Maybe go to our YouTube channel and leave us a comment because I read and reply to all of them. Or at least thumbs them up if they don't require a reply. And I think Armando's going to read a review.
Yeah, this one comes from
5-star review.
Mrs. Effin Jones. A reference to when we said if you want to get out of a date, try the Armando Torres method where you just shit your pants and run out of the restaurant. Says, love the bathroom blow-up exit for the date, but that doesn't always work. Gotta follow up with passively clingy text over the next 3 hours. Have fun with it and send creepy AI pictures of children as what your kids would look like. Say I love you and you've never felt this way this fast and how you knew that they aren't going to disappear like the last guy. Then get mad that they didn't immediately send it back. Then apologize for getting mad but still blame them for it. Send a picture of a sick lizard in a habitat and say you need help with both of your baby. Then blame him of being a bad father. Apologize again and say I love you. You'll never hear from them again, which is good for you, and they'll feel good about dodging a bullet. Win-win. Love the show. Great chemistry. Excited for the weekly laughs.
That is an absolute masterclass.
That is a 5-star review.
That is a 5-star review. That is the Amadeus of fucking breaking up with somebody. That is the
I have never seen read more pop up on a fucking podcast. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week, baby. I love you. Bye.
Yeah.
Mwah.